Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the UCLA Bruins return team will have that offense backed up. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Offense getting set for first down. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To the air, it's Burr. He's got his man. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Tackled after picking up the first down. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Buckeyes get enough for the first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
You caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
3rd and goal situations, these are so hard as a defense, so little room to be able to give an inch at all, and you know when he goes under center, there's a good chance quarterback sneak's coming, and the offense does it and successfully gets the touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Scanning the field, it's Burr. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Here Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions.
Going downfield for the big play. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. Just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. To the air, it's Burr. Finds the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. The option look. Now the pitch. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in.
Just refused to take it out of reverse. Got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that one. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Nestles it in at the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They go to the counter. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking for a crease to the left. Discards a man. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this run.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to move it through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Line gets set, first down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They're down to the 20, first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He caught it! Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will give them the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Looking to throw, it's Burr. They're bringing heat. Makes the grab. Spins away from the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, running back gets the give.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Now they'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Smashes through. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Getting some heat. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Hickman.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up. Oh, ball's out! Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's got his man. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Burr. He's got his man. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Bruins! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking a deep shot. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the 4th quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls in.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, give on the inside. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's cracked. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't.